How about that heavy thing over there?
Whoops, sorry. This is Will.
This is Mary.
And as you can tell by that, if you're a fan of Walking Dead, you know that was Tara and Rosita's little part from episode 8, season 8.
Yes. Their little touching moment
yes.
they had.
It's good to have some some upbeat stuff in the finale also.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about the spoilers, so if you haven't watched it yet, you may want to tune out and come back to us when you have watched the episode. But it's definitely one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
Everybody's saying, certain seasons are their favorite, but this season so far has had a lot of really good moments.
Yes.
But we're going to try to stick to this particular episode at the moment. We'll come back and we're very big Walking Dead fans, so we're going to be talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we were talking about Rosita and Tara. It's a little moment because last time we concentrated on her and Eugene, Tara and Eugene. Actually, we talked about Rosita a lot too, though.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to quickly talk about Eugene, and then we'll move on to the rest of the cast.
Yes.
We're going to specifically talk about Eugene's part with Father Gabriel and what's the doctor's name? I want to say Dr. Stevens, but that don't sound right.
No, it was
Carter.
Carter.
Is it?
Yes.
We're going to go with Carter.
Yes.
If
yes.
it's wrong, oh well, what you going to do, Swiss? Okay. What do you think about that part?
I was happy because Eugene finally kind of got his crap back together, and it seems like he's going to be okay, but then again, he's always on that fence. We're not real sure. We're not sure which way he's going to go, so he could be just stabbing him in the back.
I don't know. Like we talked about it before. He's definitely in a hard position, and everybody's just trying to survive, And
yes.
with him and Andrew Lincoln, aka Rick Grimes, deserve crying medals. Because those people can cry and just like act the emote
really,
along.
yes, they do.
I love that.
Yes.
But with Eugene, though, at least he's trying to play both sides, trying to help out where he can. But he's definitely looking out for number one first. He's trying to stay alive,
That's all he's got.
But he definitely feels that guilt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. He does. And I have hope. I have hope that maybe he'll come back around to the right side of the fence,
Mm-hmm.
But then again, there's a lot of people that don't think that our little group is on the right side of the fence anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I've heard some people talk about how they think that maybe they might be the bad guys now. Mm-hmm. So...
yeah, Negan is such a complicated character because I definitely don't like him because of what he's done, and I can never forgive him for that, even though you're supposed to forgive, but that's not me. So,
that would be a lot.
I'll let you know now. Something happened, I ain't gonna forgive you. But anyways, well, something like that, definitely. So I can understand that, but I definitely see what you're saying where basically Negan has a structure set up.
He does.
Granted, he's the king and he's doing what he wants to do, but his followers love him.
Yes, I mean, and you see that in this particular episode, actually. Mm-hmm. Everybody comes in looking for him. Mm-hmm. Where's Negan? Is he dead? Is he dead? And of course that was one of my favorite parts when he come back in there and, into the hallway there with Father Gabriel.
I forgot all about that.
Oh my gosh, and his balls of steel.
Right. And Negan says, like, hey, if I die, a lot of other people are going to die. But if I go around killing a couple people, it's tit for tat, or how many lives exit, how many different lives.
You got to remember, Rick and them did go in and kill an entire outpost of people in their sleep.
Mm-hmm. Poor Glenn. I remember Glenn's little face when he had to do it.
No.
Whatever happened to Keith, though? You remember he was there with Keith?
We don't know. Remember?
Are they ever going to bring him back up?
I don't know. I completely kind of forgot about him, actually, because, it was him and Tara, and then the Oceanside, and he got
which a lot of people
lost.
or did not like, rather.
Yeah.
But,
But that's when he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't see him dead. We didn't see him alive. We don't know.
Nobody even talks about him. So.
Nobody, he might pop back up. He may not.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Right. I actually think his character, I can't remember the guy's name that plays his character.
I want to say Andre. Oh, the real actor's name?
Yeah.
No.
I can't. I'm not sure, but I want to say he was doing a movie.
No, he was in 24. Like they rebooted
right.
the 24.
The 24 series. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's why I knew.
Which I haven't watched that. No.
I haven't either. So, but anyway.
So that's not that.
Right. So no, I don't know if he's going to come back or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much going on right now, though.
Yeah.
There's so much going on, and There's just so much going on. I'm ready for it to start again.
Yeah, so this mid-season
Other than the fact that, we know how it's going to start.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen EW's coverage yet, I don't look at all the pictures, so I can't say that because I'm trying to hold off because I don't even really watch previews that much because I'm trying not to get spoilers. And with the comics, I am reading some of the comics, but I'm stopping at certain points. Like right now in the comics, I'm just right when they met Negan, and I didn't want to watch anything else yet, because of different spoilers. And I understand that they are doing a lot of different things from the comics, but
obviously, especially now with what they've done with Carl, that's completely off base from the comics. Totally out there. I mean, and you got to think, Judith isn't in the comics. She never even makes it out of Lori.
Yeah. Well, Carol's not in it either. Or was she? She is, but she got killed
really early on.
Sorry for the spoiler if you're reading the comics, but my bad.
Yeah, she dies early on in the comics as well as Lori and Judith.
But Sasha wasn't in the comics either.
Nope, and neither is Daryl.
Nope. Yep, Daryl.
Daryl and his brother.
Wait, we gotta see about Daryl.
Oh,
okay. Because we both caught this, and we're just like
no, it's okay.
Sure.
In the tunnel, Daryl hiding behind baby Judith.
Did anyone else notice that? Like we're like, oh my god.
We're all dying and watching Carl, and he's, he's bit, and we're checking everything out, and then you look over and you see everybody down the tunnel, and you could barely see Daryl's face, and he's behind the baby. Judith is just right there, and he's peeking out. What is he doing?
Right.
Maybe they meant it to be that way. Or maybe it was just because it was a small space where they're all kind of crammed in and trying to.
He had it. He
was hiding.
He embarrassed.
He was.
Because he kept saying I don't know if I'll apologize now. I can't remember if it was this episode, the one before, but he was like, did they do it because of us, of what we did?
Yeah,
was it
like, that was the last one.
Oh, okay.
It was the last one, but that's okay because that's exactly why they did that.
Right.
That's exactly why.
Him and Turbo.
Did we do that? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Did we do that? Because that is exactly why they did that.
But Rosita did mention hey, you made a mistake. I made mistakes. This shit's done. When
it's already happened. There ain't nothing we can do.
Yeah,
they should have listened to Michonne. Michonne knew.
Rosita, we mentioned that because we did talk about that.
Yeah, it was like
Rosita's making sense. You gotta watch.
Man, but I still love Rosita. She gets on my nerves, but then she blows people away with the big rocket launchers, and
And she's very resourceful.
She is.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. So,
going through Apocalypse and all those people are still looking very beautiful.
I know. It's like, really?
I did have a comment about that there. How come Michonne never changed her hairstyle? It's been 3 seasons?
Yeah.
And that's the first time I've seen a female haven't changed her hairstyle.
You know why?
Maggie's been cutting her hair.
Because she has dreads. Do you know how much easier it is to care for dreads than it is trying to find shampoo to wash your hair in the apocalypse? Can you find good shampoo in the apocalypse?
She would need someone else to help her get all this. I bet you if Andrea was around, but she would help. I can see that.
Yeah, I could too. You know that in the comic she's still around.
Is she? Okay.
In the comic it's her and Rick.
Oh yeah, they get on.
Yeah, they do.
But I do like Rick and Michonne as a couple.
I do. Yeah. I actually think that's a really good match for each other. I think that works out really well. So we'll just have to see how that keeps going and get her pregnant.
Right. Every time Rick falls in love with someone, something bad
happens. I know.
I
keep waiting, and I'm like, please don't let this one die. Because I really like the show.
Yeah. No more of the main cast.
No more. I mean,
we can't take it. We can't take it as fans.
I can't. I can't take it.
And then yes.
That one, I'm really overwhelmed with that. It was really hard to I just.
She cried.
I did.
I got a little bit misty about it. I didn't cry. I'm surprised I didn't cry.
I did.
I cried for Glenn for sure.
Well, I cried.
And Abraham.
I cried for pretty much every one of them that died. I don't think. I'm trying to think. I probably didn't cry for Denise.
I love Denise. That was just such a shocking quick thing.
Yeah, it was like I didn't have time to even
process it. Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
And she was still talking to this.
Exactly, and she was continued to talk. It was like her brain just hadn't figured it out, So they did that pretty good.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with everybody's eye?
Right.
Why are they shooting out everybody's eye?
The governors.
Right. It's like you shoot your eye out with that thing.
Right. Gotta get special goggles if the apocalypse comes.
Right. Protect your eyes, guys.
There's a guy on a totally different show, and we should talk about that one day. I don't think we ever did. Z Nation.
Oh, I love Z Nation.
Oh god, we gotta talk about that later.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but there's a guy there who has goggles.
Yes.
Yes. Take care.
I love TK.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
Okay. Different episode or different show altogether, so we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Okay. But now we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Back
Finish that.
to this.
Yes.
Carl.
Is
Okay.
going to die.
Well, I don't know. Somebody said like, "Oh, how about if it's a dream sequence?"
No.
But you know how Rick is always like, a
No,
little
because
crazy.
I read all of the.
But if you look, like, I'm trying to show you here, where his
That's
bite
where-
is out. Right, you don't see any blood in his shirt. He had time to change. I mean, he was in his room.
He didn't
writing
tell.
that note.
Well,
but
yeah.
still.
He didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell anybody until.
But did it definitely happen in the episode when he
Yes.
met the? I don't remember.
That is
his
definitely
name.
when it happened because they showed on Talking Dead that night. They showed a clip of that part, and Scott Gimple was on Talking Dead, and he was saying, you know, that is when it happened. And it showed the part where he stood up. Carl stands up, and then he looks down at himself, and it doesn't show it on TV, but it shows him looking down at it, and he's got that face like, you know, like, oh man, you know, if you hadn't helped the person. That's what you get.
But,
Don't be nice to people, man. I mean,
I worry for that guy though, because I mean, Rick is probably going to blame him for this whole
I'm sure.
situation. But Rick already knows Carl, and Carl's stupid. But logic's not really going to affect him. And I call him Red Rick whenever he goes crazy. Because remember, he almost killed Glenn himself.
he did.
You know,
He does. He goes off his rocker. He does, and then
he
that's.
ghosts and stuff.
I wonder if Michonne's going to be able to pull him back from that, because you know that this is going to kill him.
Well, they did that one episode. I can't remember if I keep saying that a lot, but what do you want from me?
Right.
It was when Rick and Michonne went on their little holiday together and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And Rick is saying, you know, hey, no matter who we lose, we gotta keep going on.
Right,
You know?
that whole thing.
Because I love
I
that
can
episode.
lose you. You can lose me. No, I can't. Yes, you can. And you know, because yes, that I did. I
So-
liked that one.
So maybe he's already got it in his head. And then Rick before said that, you know, we're the Walking Dead, we're already dead. We just don't know it yet.
Pretty
you
much.
know. But at the same time, when it's your own son and you see him, and then it's a small crowded space, though. What are they gonna like? You can't remove or around
I
that.
don't know what they're gonna
everything's all going on.
Well, now in the
upstairs.
pictures, it does show them coming out. The house is on fire. I guess they're taking Carl out on the stretcher. I'm not sure. But you know, when he's standing on the wall talking to Negan and he's saying all that stuff, he's saying, you know, I don't
Yeah,
want
so
to die, but
did
I
he already
will.
know?
That's, I
Yeah.
think Carl already knew. He already, at this whole episode, he knew. He knew he was bit. He knew he was dying, and he was doing all of these things because of that.
Yeah, see, I was trying to figure out because when Carl was going into the ground or underground and stuff
In
like
that
that,
tunnel.
he was telling, you know, Michonne walked up on him and Michonne's like, hey, what's up? And he's like, I'm trying to help someone. So I don't know if maybe he went out again and maybe that's why it was the second time.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
it was-
And then Michonne, when she lost it, though, because that poor woman, you know, she's gone through so much and
She's already lost a
lived
child
that
herself,
house.
and yeah, and she really did. And I mean, just.
Can you imagine that your whole neighborhood, you know, you finally going through all that, and then what are they going
And
to do?
the
They're
whole
going to be
place,
out.
yeah, now they have nowhere to go, and that's where that one's going to start up when we get to the next, you know, episode in February.
Probably, I'm guessing
Carl's
they're
dying.
going to go.
They're going to have to find. So they're going to be on the lam again. Can they
Right.
just be happy for a minute?
Right.
I mean, just for a little minute. You
Mm-hmm.
know, get a little bit of a break.
We definitely need more sunshine, but definitely need more winds.
Yes.
We haven't even talked about Aaron and
Oh,
Oceanside.
yes, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't him and Enid like went AWOL over there. They're not going to make it out.
Right.
And,
But what did they bring them though? They said they was that water or had something to do with the truck?
It's the truck. I think it had water. No, I don't remember now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. You know, it's like
That's what I love about Walking Dead. You can go back and rewatch
Never
it,
get
and
tired of watching
you see other characters' points of views, see stuff you haven't missed
Yep.
or that you missed.
that you missed, you don't remember, or it's like you know, because you're so caught up in the moment. For me, the moment of seeing that he was bit was kind of really.
Just
So,
sorry,
it was, I can't-
traumatizing. She's traumatized.
I'm very traumatized.
But that's what we love about Walking Dead. It traumatizes us in a good way.
Yeah, I need therapy.
Right. But I wanted to see King Ezekiel
Oh,
go
yes.
loose because, you know, when he locked everybody up, I was expecting him to go out and then he was just like,
No,
but I mean, his
he
legs all
sacrificed.
jammed.
He
So,
couldn't have done anything anyway.
So-
But he's trying to be. he's so down and out right now.
Well,
I feel so bad for him. I even was upset about Sheba. You know, I understood him being all upset about that and just.
So now Carol's gonna have all these followers. She's gonna be the queen of the kingdom.
I don't know. Hey.
Do they even really know her? I mean, I don't know her name, but the Muslim girl. She's awesome. I want to see more of her.
Yes. No, I agree. I can't think of her name either, but I know who you're talking about, and I do want to see more of her as well. So I'm hoping King Ezekiel don't die though.
Well, was it Carol and Morgan both walking around there? So. You know, because Carol Morgan can take care of business on their own. So
yeah, they don't even they don't need no help. They're good. Yeah. Which also talking about this is probably Morgan's last season, so I don't know if they're going to kill him off.
You talk about Fear the Walking Dead?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to kill him off on this, or if he's
that.
going to just. And I'm not sure.
But
I don't watch
supposed
Fear
to be
the Walking Dead,
okay. Well. With Fear the Walking Dead, it's supposed to be a prequel from how I understood it.
Right.
And I have been watching it, faithfully. And some seasons definitely aren't as good as others. And it's definitely not The Walking Dead, as far as that level.
They get you through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's definitely a good Band-Aid. But it's supposed to be everything before, and that's what I don't understand either. Is because if it's Morgan was in Georgia.
Yeah, he was in Georgia. He's been in Georgia.
Yeah, because with him and Rick, they were like right outside of Georgia.
Right,
where
it's
his
supposed
small
to be
town
completely different times.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
And then because when he went crazy, he was still in Georgia.
Yes.
So did he leave to go all the way to California to come back to Georgia?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm not sure how they're going to work this. I'm not.
I'm interested in that. I'm definitely going to keep up with it.
I think I'm going to start rewatching that again too, just so I can know, because I don't want them to kill him off The Walking Dead though.
Yeah.
He's one of the original characters.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, technically.
Well, they brought back Morales though.
For 5 minutes.
Right.
For 5 minutes.
But still, so that was a good little tie. And a lot of people
was. Everybody
won't even remember him though.
Well, no, that was one of the things that in almost every group, everybody wanted to know what happened to that family. Mm-hmm. I think they did that so that, because his family got killed. Mm-hmm. He was the only one left, and Negan took him in, and now he's dead. Yeah. So now there are no Moraleses.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm sure this is hearsay, but it would be awesome and if it was true. But do you know who because I don't know if we talked about it, do you know who's going to be Negan's wife? Like, they're supposed to be doing his backstory?
No.
It's rumored to be Halle Berry is going to be Negan's wife.
Seriously?
That's what's rumored. Maybe I'm starting the rumor, who knows? But that's what I heard, and it's like, that would be so awesome. I mean, granted, they were saying like, oh, how we should be able to afford her? But for one, Walking Dead still making some money. Even though they say their ratings are low, it's still one of the highest rated shows.
They are
there,
making.
so.
It's not. They're making money out every
Mm-hmm.
merchandise.
Merchandise.
Exactly. I have a lot of that stuff too. I've got Walking Dead shirts, blankets, whatever. People are buying that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if they wanted to, I'm pretty sure they could afford it.
Yeah, and then Norman Reedus was a big star.
Yeah.
Was he like?
So was JDM.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too. Morgan himself, though, he was in Hung.
Yeah.
He was in a whole bunch of other stuff.
He was.
So and that's the reason why he had to stop for a while.
Rosita was in
Twilight.
Twilight, yes.
Yeah, I only saw one Twilight, I think.
I didn't see any of them, but I saw a story about it, so that's how I knew.
I see pictures of her in this. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I've seen the pictures and all that stuff, so that's how I knew. But yeah, so I mean, it just, and the guy who played Abraham, Michael Cudlitz, he's in
the Band of Brothers.
And
he was in an episode of Buffy.
Yes, and then there was that show he was on all the time, the cop show.
Oh, Southland.
Yes, Southland. No, Southland. That was it. Yeah. So I mean, they do have some of the ones brought it, and then the one chick that played, she was only on there for a minute. The one Carol killed when they got kidnapped.
Who was on Civil? Yes. I don't know her. I want to say
her name.
Alicia something.
Oh yeah, Alicia something. Yes.
Alicia something. You know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just am watching Civil now, and we're going to do probably what you're watching on that also.
Yes, we should, because I want to check that out.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that episode because I didn't know her from Civil and stuff. But I did love that episode and her role in it. Even though that was a hard episode to watch though too. Because
yes.
We'll do a different what you're watching on that.
Yeah.
We're going to do a what you're watching probably almost every episode of Walking Dead. So.
Well, I'd say so, and we can talk about it for hours, to be honest.
Yeah, we probably already been going off.
We probably already have, but but I think we've touched on most everything from the finale.
Yeah. Oh, how about So besides seeing more of the Muslim woman, we're going to wrap up here. But what other things are you hoping for the rest of the season?